This is Mr. Tuxedo 101 with another podcast. Last time we said we were going to do life experiences, and I am joined by Tech Iron Cross. Say hello.
Dude, this shark's fucking eating our ship.
Okay.
No.
And we are also joined by Kitty8. Say hi.
Oh fuck.
No.
And we're also joined by Assassin. How you doing?
Great, I'm doing great.
Okay, life experiences. Who wants to go first?
We're all doing let's think. Well, in my first job, like 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, she asked me to take her shifts, and so I did, right? And she asked me to take her shifts for like every week. I'd take one of her shifts. Because every week she would also miss a shift, and I'd take, so she'd miss like several shifts a week. And she really liked the movie Suicide Squad, so that was a calling sign. Like that was like, oh, you're one of those people that like Suicide Squad, okay? So what I'm about to say is gonna make sense. I was with the mom and the pop. We were driving home from Costco or something, and she was begging me to take her shift. I just told her that I couldn't because I was like an hour away from my house, and then she got fired that very day. But she would not have been fired if I took the shift. It was all because she liked Suicide Squad.
Okay, who's next? Katie Cake, you go.
Life experiences.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It can be just like a random moment from your life.
A random moment.
I took.
I remember going to the store one time, and I seen these big bag of peanuts, and I was like, "Oh, peanuts! They sound so good," because you always hear about it in the movies, like Peanuts. Oh, they're so good. You hear it in a song, like go to the ball game, Cracker Jacks or something like that. And I thought peanuts were so great, so I begged my mom to get these peanuts. She bought them for me, and I got home. I ate the whole bag. Peanuts.
So cool.
It was like the shell. It was the whole shells of peanuts, and I ate all of them. And then I got really sick and constipated, and just like, and now I will never eat peanuts. I still to this day I will not eat peanuts.
Your poop must have been looking so gnarly shits.
Yeah.
Gnarly shits for days.
Yeah, that's felt like crap.
Oh, I'm so sorry. When I was 16, I discovered caffeine pills, and for a month straight, I took like 1,500 milligrams of caffeine daily. I dosed myself every morning with a handful of pills, and it was great. The end.
What?
Okay.
What about the after effects? Like, doesn't that? How many pills do you take?
I would take a lot. That's well over 2 years ago.
Oh. Did it have like a bad effect?
Yeah. I nuked my adrenal glands. It took a month to recover. It was like your body recovered from that shit. It'll fuck up your adrenal glands because it'll tire them out, and then that'll fuck with your hormones. But caffeine doesn't directly fuck with your hormones immediately. It's like it fucks with your hormones because it's like a aftershock kind of thing, because your adrenal glands are trying to stop pumping so much adrenaline into your bloodstream because caffeine is like signals to your adrenal glands to do that. So.
Which one do you think is worse, like energy drinks or like the pills?
Oh, okay. Well, the energy drinks. like a scale. There's some medications and energy drinks that help your heart, but also turn off your stomach's ability to prolonged use of some energy drinks causes internal bleeding.
What?
But that's just like the pre-workout. Those aren't really energy drinks. Real energy drinks are kind of harmless because with pills, well, I don't know. With pills, you can just keep upping the dose. But with energy drinks, you'll find that if you try to up the dose with them, it'll make you tired immediately. Like,
Okay. So it's
Like-
better to do the pills then.
yeah, it's so weird because you could have an energy drink, right? You'll feel good. You can
Yeah.
drink another energy drink and it'll immediately make you feel tired. Like less was more, and more is less. And yeah, your body is going through a ringer. It's like making decisions
Mm-hmm.
that it's not all too sure how to make. But I do mushroom pills now. Instead.
Mushroom pills? Like, do they look like mushrooms?
Let's see, reishi mushrooms, cordyceps mushrooms, and lion's mane mushrooms. Those ones, they're not psychedelic in any way, shape, or form. They're just, I don't know. They don't give you energy. They just help you focus.
Oh, okay.
Joey, I mean, Assassin, your turn.
Yeah. No.
No.
Why not?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot a rule. We can go as much off topic as we want in the discussion.
We can go as much as we want in this discussion.
We can
Or off
even,
topic.
yeah, as far off topic as possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go next because Assassin doesn't want to. So.
Oh.
So, this is with buying, like, consoles. Like, we bought a Wii, didn't work, so we got a 360. Best day of my life. And
That's
then
great.
Xbox One, then PC. Now I'm more happy.
But what,
Okay.
but what was
That-
your
that-
first game you ever had? Your first video game?
Connect Adventures.
Adventures?
Yeah.
What's Adventures?
Adventure time!
Remember that Connect game where you had to jump and stuff?
That
Oh,
was your
oh my god. Yeah.
that was your first video game?
Yeah, that I actually owned.
What about that Thomas the Train little like Game Boy thing?
That doesn't count. It's on like it's like on a little black and white screen. It doesn't count.
Technically,
I think
it
does.
was a game though.
Technically, yeah.
Shh.
My first game
No.
was the
No, wait.
game. It was
Technic-
the like little electronic Yahtzee game that sat on the toilet. And,
What?
my first video game.
It was a game on the toilet?
It would like sit in your bathroom while you were taking a crap. You'd you'd just play Yahtzee against the computer. So it was pointless in and of itself.
Yeah,
Desperately
so
pointless.
how do you
I
play
don't
the
know.
game?
You shake dice, and then you try and get them to match. And if you do get them to match, you get to say the word Yahtzee. And if you're playing with a group of friends, you can scream Yahtzee in all their faces, and they can't do anything about it. And you can be as belligerent as you want, right? So it's fun. But when you're playing against a computer, it doesn't hear you, and it doesn't get that. It doesn't even know there's spit in its face. It doesn't matter.
But you play this on the toilet.
Yeah.
What?
You like the game that much, though.
What the heck?
No, wait. Technically, my first video game.
I I wouldn't have to go sometimes. I'd just be in there.
Technically, my first video game was Club Penguin on the DS.
Oh, nice. By the way, we are talking 15 years ago, in my instance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
No. He meant like right now, you
I never go into the bathroom and not take a shit anymore. I never do that anymore.
You still play games though on the toilet?
No, that's a weird thing. I don't even use my phone on the toilet. I just think.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's kind of gross. Because no, you do your business and then you're just holding your phone. What happens if it gets on your phone, or you just drop
that's true,
it,
too.
and then it's a million things that could happen to your phone, which is kind of gross.
Yeah, that's true. Like, your piss is a mist. It's a fine. The little fighter pilots, they're like going onto your screen, they're touching it. You're eating food. Oh.
It's like, okay, you put your thing in your pocket, or once you don't have pockets, you know, it's like you hold one in one hand, you wipe with the other, and then he's like, oh, I gotta wash my hands. Where are you gonna put it? I guess on the sink, the disgusting sink. But once you're at Walmart, you know, it's gross.
Yeah.
I remember when I had my first phone or first smartphone.
Yes.
I was so afraid of like it breaking because I hear these stories about people dropping them or
Yeah.
it getting broke. So I was so very like a little overboard, gentle, cautious with it. And I remember one time I would put my phone on the bathroom floor.
Yeah. Correct.
It's so disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've broken, I say, like 4 phones in my lifetime. I've never shattered a screen, ever. I've never shattered a screen.
Shouted
But-
at us.
No, shattered.
Shattered.
Okay, am I coming through? Okay.
Yeah, I just searched it.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Because I have been having problems. See, what I was doing was I'd go, say I was a night worker for a little while, like a little over a year, and before my shift, I'd ride my bike to the gas station and buy a giant Red Bull, and then I'd drink my Red Bull and like text on my phone while riding my bike on the street. It's a miracle that I'm alive, but then one time I lost my balance, and I had to save my Red Bull or save my phone. So I decided to save my Red Bull.
What?
And my phone flew on the ground, and then my phone was fine. And nothing happened to it. But I had another phone. Oh yeah, the Red Bull phone. Yeah, it's the one I'm using right now. But I've had other phones. They just stopped working. The battery inflates. A part of the phone inside inflates. I don't know why. People don't. That's not normal. I don't know.
I know you're supposed to keep your old phones charged up so they don't go bad. I don't know if that's the reason why or not.
Like in some instances, the phone's fine, but it has inflated, so I'm afraid it'll explode.
Mhm.
So I just won't use it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what is like the okay? Now we're gonna change the subject. What is the worst thing you regret? Assassin, can you go?
No.
Oh,
You do not want to know that.
I regret not spending more time on the piano, learning the piano, because I know I could be really good at it. Also, I regret in Little League I chucked a baseball, it hit a guy in the back of the head, and he was fine, but for a little while I thought I'd murdered him. That was the murder story. What else do I regret?
I guess the
Oh.
regret
The issue is I might be able to regret dropping out of college, but I haven't done that yet. I might be able to regret losing a job. I've never lost a job yet. I've been kind of winning for a while now. I mean, like, dude, I was born in America, middle class. That is so good.
Oh yeah, and also you're white.
I'm
Wait,
white
what?
too, and no one has died yet.
not.
Oh,
What do you
here's
have
the
to
thing.
do with it?
Like while I'm falling asleep, I'll have thoughts of regret about not being smart, and it's a weird regret. But I was like, oh shit, I'm not that smart. That's too bad.
Too bad.
Kitty cake, food.
I probably regret. regret. I regret not saying goodbye to a friend of mine in junior high that was very close to me at the time.
fuck.
And I don't know, I think I don't know why I didn't say goodbye. I'm trying to remember why. I think I felt like I wasn't needed anymore because
Yeah.
I guess maybe it was she had all these other friends, like, and I thought she didn't really need me because I don't know, I was very self-conscious about myself, that I wasn't good enough for other people. And that's probably why I didn't say goodbye, but now I regret not saying goodbye because I hear that a friend of mine from school called me and she said she misses me, and I tried calling her to try to say goodbye at least, on the phone, but she never answered.
Shit.
Boo-hoo. I can't think of anything else on top of my head at the moment, but something small.
I regret not being able to explain myself in a moment, and I lost a friend. He was very close to me as well, and
Oh, fuck.
lost him.
Dude, my brother had a hermit crab when I was like 7, and I accidentally left him in water, and he drowned to death. I legit regret that to this day. I feel bad about it because we love that hermit crab, and I just fucking left him in water.
Yeah.
So you killed your brother's pet.
Yeah. Oh well.
I regret not buying a PC for 5 years, I think. Wasn't it 5 years,
You're
Assassin, that I didn't buy one? Hello? Is Assassin
what?
even here?
Maybe not.
Shoot.
Assassin! Okay. I think he's just ignoring us.
No.
He's busy.
Also, I think I might be I might get schizophrenia.
You think you have
Because,
schizophrenia?
Yeah, no, I might get it because when I was 14, ever since I was 14, I've had a lot of hallucinations. But
You should be
mainly,
popping caffeine pills. No.
yeah. Oh yeah, I bet it was. I totally.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, that was when I was 14. But no, if I go a day without sleep, I'll get hallucinations pretty easy.
Well, that's normal.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
But they only last like a split second, like less than half a second.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like trails behind people and lights in the air. And like one time I saw like a circle
Uh-huh.
with like a right angle cut into it, like just floating in the air for like half a second and it disappeared. but they're all sparse and spread out. It's like it's only happened like 9 times. Oh yeah, like 11 times during my entire life. So I might be predispositioned because my grandma was also insane. She didn't have schizophrenia. She just thought she could do witchcraft and magic.
What?
She legitimately believed in all of it. So I'm just thinking I might be predisposed to crazy. A little bit. And those are the signs. Like those are the signs showing me like, yeah, you could be crazy. I wouldn't do LSD if I were you. You know, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Never gonna do LSD. Never gonna do any of that.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
I remember the weirdest hallucination I had is when I had strep throat, and my mom wasn't sure what medication to give me because I was in such bad pain. So she called my aunt and to ask her what medication to give me to take down the swelling and everything. So she gave her some options, and I guess the medicine was really strong that it had a side effect, and I start hallucinating, and it freaked me out. I was like,
Wait, did you see spiders?
I didn't see spiders. I seen like my niece
Yeah.
like running away, like she
Yeah.
was afraid or something.
Did you
And I
hear
was, like,
yelling or screaming in the background?
She was. I heard screaming in the background saying, "Cheyenne, Cheyenne!"
Yeah. Holy shit. That is that's
And I was so scared, like, oh my goodness, I couldn't stop like breathing hard. And I was trying to control myself.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is yeah. I can't even pronounce it. But I'm staring directly at the word diphenhydramine.
Yeah, it's a horrible feeling.
Oh yeah. You were lucky, young lady. In a high enough dose, like watch the videos online. People take this drug recreationally. It's Benadryl. It's in Benadryl. It's in a lot of cough syrups.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a lot of everything, and it's over the counter, and it's really cheap, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you do enough of it, like an entire pack of Benadryl, or 2 packs of, like in 2 boxes of Benadryl,
That
you'll
sounds familiar.
see people like creeping up on you on the side of your eye, like in the corner of your vision. You'll see things. You'll see bugs. Like a lot of people see bugs just crawling everywhere, all over them, and spiders. But at that level, it takes 2 boxes of Benadryl, so you should.
Didn't you see something like that? Like something about spiders, from what I heard.
Oh
Some
yeah.
spiders.
I took what? I took 3 Benadryls one time because I didn't know any of this. I was trying to fall asleep, and I'd close my eyes. I'd see a little spider crawling like on the inside of my eyelid.
What the heck?
And then I got freaked out. I was like, "It's this goddamn Benadryl," and so I looked it up, and yeah, it makes you take enough of it. I only took 3, but you take enough, and like it wasn't Benadryl. It was a sleeping medication. Sleeping
Okay.
medication is the same as Benadryl. They rebrand it, but well, actually, I'm taking, and again, I'm taking sleeping medication right now. Where is it? But it's melatonin, so it's like a placebo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started seeing spiders on the inside of my eyelid, so I looked it up, like what the hell is going on, and then I did some research. And, yeah,
Oh dang.
yeah.
From what I heard, someone told me you seen something like that, but it was like spiders crawling all over your body or something.
Oh well, somebody. Oh my God, that never happened. I don't think I. Hold on.
Unless I misheard, I don't know.
Yeah, people like to inflate stories, and people like to, make things more interesting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I saw spiders like crawling through the air too. Yeah, that's what I saw. Like on the inside of my eyelid, and then if I focus on a midpoint
Mm.
above my bed. Like, yeah, it'd be But that's the weird thing, though. Like, why does it make you see spiders? I don't know. It makes you see. It makes you hear people fighting and like arguing in the background.
Mm.
You'll see people and yeah, and spiders. That's basically it. Not too much more to say. Not too much more to add there. It is what it is. Which makes me think about the brain. Like, oh man,
Dang.
the brain is so interesting. Like, holy shit.
Wow. Well then. Assassin, you gotta say something, man. Like, anything. Like, you've been quiet this whole time. At least talk about something. Anything.
Really? I regret not
No.
playing the guitar.
Oh.
We should have kept up with it.
It just went dead silent after that.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You could. Well.
What about the weirdest dream you ever had?
Okay.
Weirdest dream I ever had.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be weird, like creepy. It can just be like weird, funny. It could be
Alright.
kind of weird of your perspective.
So this is a dream that I had. Oh wait. Let's let Josiah go. Actually, my bad.
It's not that I haven't had weird dreams. It's just remembering them. You know?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So I had this dream. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So there was a bunch of black people, and in this neighborhood, it was a really rich white neighborhood, and all the black people had this scheme. They'd all dressed up like gangsters, right? And they'd pretend to have battles and like gang rivalries and stuff with like fake blood and rubber bullets and Molotov cocktails, and it was awesome. So after we had this war, this mock war, the housing prices of the area drastically declined, and as did the real estate. And so they used all their money and they bought the neighborhood, and then like they just stopped pretending to fight, and then the value went back up. Like they remowed the lawns and replanted the gardens and everything, and then it was like a scheme, and I helped them do it, and it was fun.
What the heck?
We,
This was a dream?
yeah, we pretended to kill each other, and then the real estate prices went down, and then we bought up a bunch of land.
What the
It's a weird dream.
heck? Yeah.
The weirdest dream was I saw my grandma die.
Wait, what?
What? That's not a weird dream. That's a horror. That's a bad dream.
No, more like how she would realistically die than like someone killed her.
No!
But yeah.
I like how you just jumped out. Oh shoot! You almost got
Stop
you
the
by a
tail.
shark.
Stop the tail. Stop the tail.
Yep.
I had a dream where I pulled down my
Press
pants,
E.
Press E.
and when I woke up the next morning, my mom was like, "Hey, why were you walking through the hallway last night with your pants down around your ankles?" And then I just told her that I dreamt that I pulled down my pants.
You did it anyways?
Were you thinking you were using the bathroom? Like,
I have no idea. Like, I didn't want to get caught with my pants down. So she's like, when they asked you why, you looked at me and told me that you were going to go to the bathroom. But the truth was, I remember in the dream that I did not want to get caught, so I was willing to lie and say anything. I didn't go to the bathroom. Yeah, it's weird. It's very vague. Oh.
Wow. I remember I sleepwalked, and my mom and dad caught me like walking out in the living room. I was like about, I don't know, 5. I was walking out. I used to have this stuffed dog, and I would carry it everywhere I would go. It was like a little collie shepherd dog, and I was sleepwalking with my dog. And I came to the living room. I sat in front of the TV, or kind of in the area, and I just sat down with my dog. And then I just plopped down, and I see my mom. Well, I didn't see her, but she see me sitting there. Okay, why are you? And then I remember the dream, what was happening. So what was happening is in my dream, I heard this noise coming from in the living room.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. So I went in there, and in the doorway, that's where my mom and dad was standing, in the doorway where the living room was.
Yeah.
But in my perspective, it was a bear and a wolf standing there.
Ooh.
on 2 legs. But the funny thing is, you know the bear from the Big Blue House?
Yeah.
That was the bear that was standing at the doorway.
Ah.
I used to have nightmares about that bear.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
It was so dumb because, like, they were standing there and this wolf, and they're like, we're going to eat you. I'm like, no, I'm going to have my picnic. You cannot eat me. It's like, oh, okay. So they came down and ate my picnic with me. And we're just chatting. It's like, oh, we're done eating. We can eat you now. I'm like, oh, shoot. And they ate me, and I woke up in my bed again.
Okay. That was interesting. Like,
Ah.
I'm trying to remember a dream I had. It was, so, me and the boys.
You and the boys.
No, I mean, like, I dreamt that I had a gang, and we would go around tickling and punching people for their money.
You found crouching people?
Tickling and punching people.
Oh, you're punching people.
Yeah,
Why were you punching people?
for their money. And then one
I
day,
had a dream. I wanted to play.
What the heck? He's like, I don't want to answer that.
interrupting my story.
no.
How dare you? So I just arrived on the scene, right? And I was just like, why are we tickling and punching people? And he said, that's what you asked us. And I said, okay, carry on.
Right.
And I woke up. Okay, I just made that up on the spot, but I panicked. I couldn't think of anything else.
Nice. I remember I had a dream. I wanted to play Freddy Fish, but monster robots didn't want that to happen at all costs. So they consumed and ate and devoured my family.
Okay, I know that is made
by
up.
piece, bit by bit. And before I could save them, I was screaming. They devoured me too. And I felt myself being devoured and devoured until I woke up here.
Did you just make that up on the
I
spot too?
legitimately... No, I just really wanted to play Freddy Fish, and it was a white... I still remember the computer, and but it was the fish. It was the fish. The fish haunted me. Like, the fish was the cause of me being eaten by all this alien technology. Like, the fish knew what was going to happen, and it wanted it to happen. So that was my first nightmare I think I've ever had in my life. Like like it was just the first one. I had never had one before that. I was like, what the hell?
Your first one.
Yeah,
You remember your very first nightmare.
yeah. I don't think I was even in school yet.
I don't think I can even remember my first one thing.
I think it's because at the time that it happened, it was just very, very like, wow, like what the hell? It was so, yeah. My second nightmare, not my second nightmare that I ever had. It was just another nightmare. I had this when I was like eight. I was between 5 and 8 years old or something like that. A sonic boom woke me up, and we live right next to Luke Air Force Base. So I started running around, like it just woke me up. It was like a huge, loud sonic, and I ran to the other room, and my sister Elena. I was like, Elena, did you hear that? And she was already awake. She said no. So the whole sonic boom thing was just me knowing we lived next to an Air Force base, and my brain producing it. Like this phenomenally loud explosion was just that rang in my ears. Was just a production of my brain while I was asleep, and
Wow. Oof.
Another weird nightmare I had as a kid, where I remember I was sleeping in my mom's bed, and it was really dark, and I was afraid. And it first started out in my own bedroom, and I started running to my mom's room because there was monsters, like these fluffy monsters that you see on Sesame Street.
yeah.
It was like those type of monsters, but for some reason they were scary to me. I ran to my mom's room, and they're gonna eat me or my mom. It's like, no! So I threw a bunch of tomatoes at them.
Yeah.
For some reason, they were afraid of these tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes! We're afraid!
I have no idea why they were afraid of tomatoes. But I just kept throwing them until I ran out, and I'm like, oh, I'm done. And sometimes, like, like in a dream, you kind of force yourself to wake up,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to experience it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wasn't able to that time. Horrible. It was kind of funny, those like tomatoes of all things.
Oh yeah. Alright, hold up. I just kind of found. No, that's not it. I'm trying to find the image of these dolls. I had this dream about dolls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find if the dolls exist.
Gotta make it dramatic.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I remember when I was little, I had a bunch of dreams where I was just like free falling, and it was like really scary. And usually when I hit the ground, I woke up.
Alright, so imagine a bunch of plushy dolls that look like Hello Kitty, but they're not, they're human. And they just live in this village filled and bathed with golden light, and then that's it.
What the?
They live in a utopian society. I was there with them, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. And everything was just glowing gold, like, I don't know how. And they said, yes, it is beautiful. And I was like, yep, it kind of is. And, like, moms were looking after their children, and fathers were coming home after a day, and there was utter peace. Then nothing. Yeah, I can't explain it visually. That's just impossible.
So, what was your best dream you ever had?
Yeah. Really hot girls in poops.
Poops? What the heck?
Like, what's the best dream you've had?
What do you have?
I've had tons of sex in dreams. I've had tons of sex. It's It's insane. Like I'll wake up, like orgasming. Like I can't. I'm like my bad. My bad. I didn't ask for it to happen.
Are you attracted with girls with poop or something? Like, what the heck?
I said boobs, not poop.
You go to your girlfriend. It's like, are you saying that poop?
No, I mean,
You just sit at the door. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh my god, no. No, it's it is. I'm just happy. I don't know, like I don't know why, but
It just makes you happy. Okay.
I'll like I have these weird sexual dreams. Like one time I was swallowed, like my entire body, like I was just swallowed by something like a giant monster, right?
That's a good dream.
So then I start orgasming like the fuck out of my pants, like, and I wake up and my pants are a bloody mess, because this giant beast of a monster swallowed me, and now I'm turned on, I guess.
What?
Yes, that's what happens. Like again, I'm probably predisposed to schizophrenia. All right, maybe. So, alright.
Are you okay?
It just, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have been honest. I don't know. Because like the quote unquote best dreams that I could have would, like, I don't know, something where they reveal something meaningful to me, like this and this and that. Like, oh yeah, this and this and this. And like the dream says yes. Oh shit! Oh my god, no, those are like sexual dreams. Those aren't the best dreams. Alright. So I've been having these dreams where this person watches me. And then there's a set of conditions of where I'll get to talk to her. And I have to, like, I don't know what I have to do, like maybe nothing. Like in the dream there'll be an objective, like climb up the hill. So I climb up the hill, and then if I choose to climb up the hill, then she'll talk to me. And she's like white as a ghost, right? She's white as a ghost, red hood, and she won't even say anything really dramatic or anything. She'll just be like, hi, and I'll be like, hey, and that'll be that. That's like the end of that. But I'd really like to know what those dreams are about.
Huh.
But I don't know, those are the most curious, I suppose.
Those dreams were,
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay, good.
I've never had dreams like that ever, so
I saw a car bump into another car today in the parking lot. It's like it was a red car. And this red car had a giant ass dent in the back of it. It was an old lady, and she just drove away. She didn't care.
Wow.
So, Assassin, how about you pick the next topic and that you want to talk about?
Me?
Assassin.
Alright. Oh, assassin. Okay.
Assassin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So how about you pick the next topic?
Hey, let's talk about
Jesus. We need Jesus. We need to talk about Jesus.
What did you actually say, Assassin?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Trying to think. I don't know.
What do you want to accomplish in life?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, like, oh man.
Like a bucket list, you know?
Like so many things.
I know. Now you. Oh dang. Oh no. There's too much stuff in my inventory.
Yeah, like what do you want to accomplish in life? I guess that's like the next thing. I guess. Assassin, what do you want to accomplish in life?
I need to have a money empire.
A money empire.
Basically, you want a big business.
I could finally be honest and say that I don't really care.
You don't really care
No,
about money?
exactly. I don't know. Like, I don't really care because the thing about it is, I'm pretty sure that I could be pretty happy, with nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is like strange. Like I could be pretty happy with without anything, but like I'm just gonna do things to make money and be productive and be my better self and like working out and getting like the Chad body,
The Chad body.
the Chad body, but. Like at the end of the day, when I have a lot of money, and like I'm 6'4", with hulking muscles, and my health is in peak condition, and I have a family that I love, blah blah blah. I'm not sure. Like I'm pretty sure like the only good thing that I'll enjoy will be my family and friends, and having conversations. Mainly having conversations, just with people, and I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what I want to accomplish at all, really. Like I have objectives. Like I don't know. I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do that. But I don't think I really find them. Like they're not the end all be all of this cosmos of this planet. If you want to become a nurse, or an animator, or an engineer, like the world would go on without you, but I don't know, the world couldn't go on if everyone realized that. It's
I just got deep.
I guess what I kind of really want in life is to be remembered.
like everyone, yeah, exactly. But there's the greatest way to be remembered is if you're any kind of artist.
Or some kind of legacy that you leave behind for other people to remember through history.
Or could you say that you could be used? Could you be used after your death?
Used?
Yeah.
Kind of like how they put you in a pod and
Yeah. No.
and you go into a
Like-
tree.
Yeah, like go into a tree. No. It's
I
like
would be a tree when I die.
like what if you're like a copper miner and you mine a lot of copper and all the copper you produce it's still in circulation and it's being utilized as wires and computers and systems and servers and electrical grids. It's like your work, everything you've manifested will still be there after you're dead. And not only that, but in the minds and memories of people, that's where the artists or the warmongers, they step in and like, oh, all right, I want to be remembered in the minds of people. And so to do that, you've either A, got to be really brilliant, B, be really artistic, or C, kill a lot of people.
What the heck?
Those are really the only three ways to be remembered forever. It's like that's the greatest honor. And Hitler, like I'm pretty sure Hitler's not going to be forgotten anytime soon. And we award this great, majestic, we bestow upon him the honor of being remembered.
Hitler?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I do end up being remembered, I think my creations will be more remembered than I am.
Is there any places that you would want to go, like, to travel to?
Oh, this is easier. This is easier. Like,
Yeah.
I should have talked about this. I'll let you guys go first, because I could kind of go on.
London, Japan. Well, pretty much most of Europe, and I already went to Hawaii, so yeah.
Oh, here's one thing on my bucket list. I want to go to Iceland and play the bagpipes.
Now that would be cool.
That hell yeah.
Oh, be nice. I want to go to Japan and see Fox Village.
Oh yeah.
Big village of foxes. Just surrounded by foxes everywhere. Because someday I want to have like a big like yard or like live in the wilderness kind of thing.
Yeah.
And just have like a big gate, like a very large acres by acres, and just have foxes roaming around. Just walk around.
Wow.
And have like a couple of trampolines to watch them just
wow.
jump on them.
Man, if you ever have kids, that'd be like hog heaven for snotty nosed brats.
Snotty nosed rats just
Run
chasing
around like with foxes that are tame and docile in this gorgeous, piece of wilderness that's maintained. Man,
I kind of think foxes will kind of be the next dog and wolf, like eventually.
yeah,
Baby.
because Shiba Emus, they're like very, damn, they're so intelligent and expressive.
Mhm.
Like, that's what anybody wants in a dog. That's the only reason why dogs are as intelligent and are as expressive as they are now. Because people want a better dog, like the dog that's gonna love them more. They're like, yeah, I can see foxes.
Oh, sure. I would definitely want a pet like similar to a fox at least at some point in my life, because I'm not gonna have like a yard like that and bam, like all of a sudden. It's gonna be a while. But the closest thing I could probably get that might look like a fox, but it's really like a derpy potato. Wait, no. Not a corky. Oh, what are they called? They kind of look like foxes, but they're not. Collies kind of look like foxes a little bit, the way their colorations are.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Husky?
Husky?
No.
Husky
Yeah.
looks like more like a wolf.
Okay, yeah.
They're cool dogs too. I wouldn't mind a husky.
Yay, we passed the hour mark. I think.
That's cool. Have fun editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm not-
hope you're gonna edit.
No, this is a podcast. There's
You
no
should.
like editing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, cool. Then maybe people, I don't know. Maybe there's some people that are about to kill themselves and then don't. Because they listen to
What
this.
the heck? What the heck?
Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, so
random.
I just want to go to England because I just want to look at the castles and taste their candy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I definitely want to take a tour in the castle and just see all like the etiquettes and like the fancy stuff. For sure.
Well, it would be nice to see Buckingham Palace. I'm pretty sure they do tours, I think.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. Yeah, and
But I ain't explained.
and just go to the countryside, just to see the niceties.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm not leaving anytime soon. We can keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Let's go for 2 hours. Okay, good.
And What else is there? Oh yeah, I think England has like a cereal place where they have all the cereal from history.
What?
Yeah, I think I read about it somewhere. Like I
Even
want.
in different countries?
I think they do
Or
different
just
countries.
their country?
I mean, they have cereal from America, so I'm pretty sure they have it from other countries.
Dang, that's a lot of cereal.
Yeah, and you can eat
Oh,
it.
there's-
And you can eat it.
Another cool place is the chocolate factory. I think they have like a giant chocolate factory, but it looks like really old, like a steampunk like look to
Mm.
it. Wow, it's would be nice. It'd be even nice to kind of like work there. Just like smell chocolate.
Holy shit. Alright, so a white lady is a type of female ghost dressed in all white, reportedly seen in rural areas. With a local legend of tragedy. White lady legends are found in many countries around the world. Like, whoa, how? They are most prominent in parts of the United States, Ireland, and Great Britain. Common to many of these legends is the theme of a lost daughter. Like a lost a daughter dies. Or husband. It's and it has a sense of purity before death. As opposed to the Lady in Red ghost. The Lady in Red ghost is like the White Lady, but whoa, attributed to a jitted lover prostitute killed in a fit of passion. What the hell? Okay.
Is this like a legend?
Yeah, these are just legends. Oh. Scientifically, they say if you stare in the mirror with a candle in the dark, you'll hallucinate. And they say this explains Bloody Mary. So you stare in the mirror for 10 minutes, and you'll just start seeing all these wacky things. If you believe in science, that is. You could just do it, and then that'd be really damn. Like I'm scared. That'd be so freaky. Like they just say they say it works on anybody. They start seeing faces and stuff.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. But you're not allowed to blink. So what's the world record for not blinking?
I have not a clue.
Probably, I would guess close to an hour.
Wait,
Sabrina T-
An hour?
I'm guessing. I
Oh my
don't know.
God. So it is not a world record. According to the Guinness World Records, it doesn't have a holding. But Michael Thomas kept his eyes open for an hour and 5 seconds.
So I was
before.
kind of right.
So it's like not the world record officially, but it's kind of out there as the longest time with your eyes held open.
What?
Oh shit, they're wrong. There's videos online, YouTube videos of people doing it. Okay.
Yeah, that has gotta hurt. Unless you put like eye droplets in it, then you'd probably be fine.
Is he blind? By any chance?
Oh man, what if he was? That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. Heck?
I think you still blink if you're
You're
blind.
You're blind!
That's so messed up.
Yeah, it is.
So guess what I did today?
What?
I dug a ditch.
Good job.
Okay.
It was 1.5 feet deep. It spanned 20 feet. And
Okay.
it was like 5 inches wide. Oh man.
Why would you dig a ditch?
I was at work today. It took 5 hours to dig with my dad and with an old guy named Jeff that almost died. Not really. His face got really red. And it was like he kind of gave up halfway into it. He was just kind of lifting the shovel. I was like, I started thinking of that Minecraft song because I had the pickaxe, right? I was like, I swing my pick, or something like that. Like, I was swinging my pick, baby.
Oh, it's your work.
Bam! Uh, oh, I've got nothing.
My grandpa got ran over by a car and lived.
Whoa, tell us about that.
Okay. This is when he was alive, of course. So he was at. He is now, but I'm saying when he was.
I'm just joking.
Anywho, he was at Home Depot, and he was. I don't remember what he was doing. He was probably getting paint because he got really bored at the house and used like to paint like all his tools different colors and the pipes underneath the basement, like the sewer pipes. He used to paint the sewer pipes. I don't know if that's normal or not, but anyways, he was bored. So he's coming out of Home Depot, and this lady didn't see him, and she ran him over.
Damn.
And I guess he lived. Oh, not guess, he did. I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
Have I had any near death? I've had near, like, I've escaped death. Like, there are moments riding my bike, I like, damn, I should have totally died, but I didn't, so I'm not gonna tell anyone about that, I guess, haha. Does anybody have any near, like, death experiences?
I mean, when I was a baby, I almost died.
Oh, wow. Yes, when I was a baby, I almost killed my mom. So. But, alright, go on. What happened?
So when I was my mom's giving birth to me, you know, they were cleaning me up and everything. They put me back, and my mom could hear me choking. I was choking on something, and I couldn't breathe. I guess they didn't clean out something very well, and I was choking. So she called in the nurses.
Yeah.
And I was pretty blue, I guess, or purple. They cleaned it out, and I was fine.
Wow.
Now I'm alive.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now we have a proper anchor. Huh.
Exactly.
Okay. Anywho. Anything else you would like to share?
I've got some food. I need. I'll trade you food for leaves. I want 5 leaves.
Take 10.
Oh, thank you. Oh wait, Katie Cake. Wait, Katie Cake. I thought you were Isaiah.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't give your name.
I'm the only one with the hat. Not shirt hat.
What the hell is going on? Isaiah, did you ask for food?
No.
Okay, my bad. My bad. Maybe for leaves, I guess.
Do you need rope?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just kind of always periodically need rope. So like rope would be nice. Like just some rope.
I-
Leaves.
Here's some leaves.
Whoa.
I wanna-
I love you. Here, have a fish. But I threw it on the ground.
I want to go on America's Got Talent and fail miserably.
Wow,
What?
you could do that. Dude, that's something you could do at any point in your life, any time, any day. You could always go on America's Got Talent and fail. That's so cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's
Give me-
fail.
Give yourself social anxiety for like 3 years. 3 years of nonstop people recognizing you. Oh my god, I remember you! You're that jackass!
the heck?
Put
How
on-
would you fail miserably? Like,
How
would you
Right.
like
accomplish it?
I don't think my
Um,
performance is that good, so I'm just gonna go on there and fail miserably.
Dude, that's so hard. Rachel, that's so correct. How do you fail? And not just like I sing bad kind of a way, but how do you fail miserably?
Like,
I
fail,
know how to sing that.
sing bad.
Wait, what?
No,
I
no,
want to
like
hear you sing bad.
no, like
sing that.
no, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fail trying my
Uh,
very best. That's what's gonna happen.
You sure you want to hear me sing that?
I want to hear you sing really bad.
What?
No, it's because like people in the entire house is gonna hear it. It's not just us.
You sing bad, so I want to know what it sounds like.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the house heard my getting swallowed story, and not just you guys.
I'll do it. Annie, okay, will you tell us? Are you walking, Annie? Stare from the window. It would shock you like a symbol, Annie. Annie, are you okay?
That's really
I wanted to sound like a dying pig.
Because that's what
That's what metal
sound
is.
like.
Have you watched Peppa the Metal Pig? Never mind. Yo, this song is depressing, but it's like I like it. I like depressing music.
Well, that's depressing.